Hey there, Gemini. This is Tyler, and you're watching Tales of the Tarot. I lost my voice for a little while, so I hadn't been able to start on my air signs yet. So, you guys are the first ones. I do have a Gemini moon, like I said, in other videos. I'm kind of at the cusp, though, Taurus Gemini at 0. So I think that's pretty cool. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with the Steampunk Tarot and go from there. Alrighty, Gemini, I hope you guys had a great week and your weekend is fabulous. You're gonna be out there tomorrow watching the Super Bowl. Going to Super Bowl parties, be safe. Alright, this one flipped right over. Look at that, we got the King of Cups. He's the King of Cups. So starting out with your energy, the King of Cups. We're going to read it from the Steampunk Tarot with their definition of the King of Cups. Alright, so towards the end, I love this deck. I like the interpretations, they're pretty interesting. But the King of Cups, he's a very warm and thoughtful person. He's balanced too. He's balanced between his heart and his mind. So maybe you guys have water in your chart as well, or you're dealing with a water sign. King of Cups says here, affliction comes to us not to make us sad but sober, not to make us sorry but wise. Henry Ward Beecher. Core meaning of the King of Cups, he's someone who is driven by emotion, art, and relationships. Awesome. That is beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Starting out with the, I think, one of the ultimate kings, right? The King of Cups. To me. So you might have water in your chart, or you might be dealing with a water person that has Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in their chart. Or both of you do. Alrighty, exciting, exciting, exciting. Okay, so see if we can clarify the King of Cups for my Geminis out there. My comrades. Yeah, I have a Capricorn sun, and I had an astrologist say to me one time, if my Gemini moon throws off my Capricornian side, so she said I'm not your traditional Gemini. Thought that was kind of ironic and funny. Anyway, little story. Alright, okay. One card flipped up this way. Okay, that's how we're going to do this. The one that's facing upright. So the strength card is here. Okay, so that's a major arcana. Strength is also number 8. That's what I like. Kind of cool, right? Because you see that infinite, that infinity right there above them as well. And she's kneeling side by side, technically, you know, pretty much as close to eye with that line as possible, right? We know that strength, inner strength, right? Having the strength. Okay, so cool, cool, cool. You have, so this is kind of like the gentle, you know, being gentle, because she's being gentle, right? Look at her. So, alrighty, so now I have these 3 cards that fell out this way, Gemini. So we're going to start from the top, see what comes up. Ah, the Queen of Wands. So now we have the King and we have the Queen. So I know they're different suits. Wands, she's very warm. She's very cheerful, right? She's very confident and charismatic. So there you are. You got fire in your chart. You're dealing with a Queen of Wands as well. Or that's you, right, Gemini? And Queen of Wands is fire. That's Aries, Leo, Sag. Ooh, look at that. I like this king. Look at that. Perfect match. Now, the King of Wands. So, right? So now we're going from the queen to the king, right? He's a very dynamic. He's very entrepreneurial and very rash, you know? But look at him. He's very astute there. Right? He's looking right at you, Gemini. And so she's looking right at him. She's looking right at him, right? And he's looking out there. Like, come sit down, my dear lady. Come sit down, right? Ooh, so you guys manifested something here, partnership, right? So, the King of Cups, maybe you walked away from a water sign, could have, and straight into the arms of the King of Wands, right? And that's what you manifested, Gemini. Alrighty. Well, you got the Ten of Wands is on the bottom of the deck right there, underneath that King of Cups. Alright, leaving those wands behind. Right, look at this Queen of Wands right here. And this King of Cups, how he's looking, right? You know, maybe you had to make a head over heart, a head over heart decision. I know that the King of Cups, right? He's got that balance between that heart and mind. But, I guess connect with your heart and your mind. I guess that's really what I want to say. So that could be you, that Queen of Wands. Remember, tarot's not really gender specific as well. So, looks like you might have left behind a King of Cups, a water sign. So it's looking like there for me. So you find strength, right, with that infinity, but that gentle strength, right? Because here's that Four of Wands. It's about celebration. This is like people call it the 11-11 card. So, which I do believe in 11s, the ones. And I see them not all the time, but I do see them quite frequently. So maybe you're seeing things from a different perspective now with that hangman. That hangman there. Right? You're letting these burdens go. You're finding the inner strength, right? Trying to be gentle with yourself. So maybe you've been struggling for a long time, Gemini. And so maybe you're learning how to enjoy life again. That's as well with that Four of Wands. That's what that reminds me of as well. Or your reunion, right? Maybe with this Queen of Wands, right? Seeing things from a different perspective. All right, because here's this King of Wands here. Because you're manifesting something. Manifesting something. Right? There's that Six of Swords here. Okay, well, we know the Six of Swords. Swords is all about air, so that could be you, Gemini, right? All about being in your thoughts. And this, if I'm going to get a Swords card, this is definitely one that I would want to get. It's harmony after strain, right? You're having a long journey, right? You're going on this long journey. So you're moving on. Looks like you're moving on from a water sign. With that Six of Swords, right? Heading right to your King of Wands. Right? Well, it's what you manifested. Okay. Alright. Manifesting. Okay. Let's clarify that Magician for you. Whoops. I don't know what that was. Okay, so moving on, going towards your happiness. Letting down all those burdens with the wands, right? Alright. Another card of celebration with that Three of Cups there. It's of happiness, achievements, social events, stuff like that, right? Well, I'm surprised that we didn't get the Hermit, right, at the beginning. But see, you're seeing things from a different perspective, right? Manifesting all the things that you want. So you get that Hangman, right? And that's Six right here, the Six of Swords. Learned your lessons, right? Yep. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so we're going to clarify this a little bit more with the Gilded Tarot. Alrighty, see what comes up. Now, Gemini, if you're connected with this, maybe part of the things, then just throw out what doesn't work, what's not fitting your story, keep the rest, or check back again another time. Maybe this is meant for a different Gemini. But if if you're relating to this, please tap that like button. Can't talk. Oh, so my tongue twisted. Anyway, sorry. tap that like button and subscribe. Also leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from my fellow Geminis out there. I have 2 kids that are born on the cusp of Gemini the same day, June 21st. So, and they're completely different because they're born in different years. But they're on the cusp. Alright. Let's see. There's that Queen of Wands again, right? Clarifying with that King of Cups. So you got double confirmation there, right? You know, that Page of Swords. So it's something small. Usually pages are small, right? You know, you might have some kind of delays, a little bit disappointments. So it's caused you to have that strength within. That strength within, right? Got that Page of Swords. You know, it's something small. Alright, let's clarify this a little bit more. Whoa, alrighty. 2 of Wands right here, right? The 2 of Wands is about possibly partnerships. It looks like it's all about partnerships in this one, right? It's also about taking risks and leaving your comfort zones. You know, most people say, oh, do I go this way or that way? Sometimes, you know, I don't know about you, I can get impatient, and sometimes I like to run right down the middle. You know? So it looks like you know where you're going, right? With that 2 of Wands. And there's the Star, right? So not only do you have the Magician, now you got the Star showing up. That's Aquarius energy. Maybe you got Aquarius in your chart. Maybe the person that's, you know, part of your story has Aquarius in them. Or you both do, right? But the Star, I love the Star. It's very beautiful. You know, it's about healing. It's hope. Renewed, right? That's right, because you're heading right to that King of Wands. Remember, tarot's not gender specific, right? So just kind of see where it fits. This is beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Alright, what else do we got for Gemini? What else do we got for Gemini? Whoop. Oop, that's upside down. Oh, look what was underneath Gemini. On the bottom of the deck is the Magician. I thought that was hilarious. Alright, man. Look at that, Geminis. You guys are definitely powerful manifestors. Absolutely, you guys are. Remember, also, I don't know how it's going to affect you guys, but Mercury is, I mean, not Mercury, but Pluto is transiting out of Capricorn and headed into Aquarius. So, in March. Alrighty, guys. And then we also have this fell out as well. Oh, another Hangman? Okay. Alright. Hangman. So, you know, you're dropping these burdens, you're seeing things from a different perspective. It looks like for me, looks like to me, and like, you know, how this, it looks like they're actually, both of them look like they're looking at each other, right? Because he's looking up, right? He's waving to that Hangman, and this guy, he's looking over here, so to the other opposite side. And they're like looking right at each other. So maybe your partner, this King of Wands, maybe they've now seen you from a different perspective. Now it looks like you guys both are seeing each other from a different perspective. Absolutely. The Empress. Look at that. That is so beautiful. The Empress, she represents all females, right? She's also, oh, see all those signs, right? She's just feminine beauty. Not just, but she's feminine beauty. She's very nurturing. She's motherhood, right? She's divine feminine creativity, right? Absolutely. So maybe you're at this stage of this story here, right? And you need the strength, right? You're finding the strength. You're getting out there. You decided, right? You walked away from that King of Cups, right? You're getting out there with your friends, hanging out, right? So, and you got that Empress, right? Divine mother, you know, feminine. So you're hanging out with your friends. Stuff like that, right? 5 of Cups. Yeah. Maybe you're now starting to see those 2 cups right behind you, right? But yep, that 5 of cups right there, that's a little bit of grief. You know, maybe feeling a little let down, disappointed about something after seeing things from a different perspective, right? But that's okay. You know, that's in the middle. That's in the middle of the reading, so that's where it's, to me, transforming. If you're in this stage right here, you know, because you're moving on with that 6 of Swords. And here's the Wheel of Fortune. That's karma. That's fate turning in your favor, right? So, with underneath the Star, that's awesome, guys. That is totally awesome. And then, like I said, with that Magician, yep. So, you got the Page of Pentacles underneath the Magician. That's something small, another page. So, maybe you guys got Earth in your chart. Maybe one of you, because we did have another page with the Page of Swords up at the top, right? So, that's you. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's got Capricorn in their chart with that Page of Pentacles. Not Capricorn, I'm sorry. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's Earth, right? With that page. You know, it's also about good financial news. So something dependable. And look at this. I just have to show you that. There's that King of Wands. There's that King of Wands. Pretty funny. Pretty funny, guys. Oh, and there's the Page of Wands right there. Page of Wands. Right, there you go. Right, that 2 Magicians. So, you know, if it hasn't happened yet, get out there, go to social events, go hang out with your friends. Small things, you know, because small things leads to this match here. And it not only came up once, it came up twice, right? That match right there. So you're both manifesting each other, looks like to me. Looks like to me. Alrighty, so I'm going to pull just a Divine Dog and close the reading. I hope this was insightful and helpful. I'm going to move things over. I'm going to show you what the cards look like. Yeah, there you are. See, look. Started with, came out, the Queen came out, right? Now there's the King. Another match. Another match. So, I'm going to put it back. Alright, Gemini, this is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Alright, don't know if you can see all of it. Yeah, there we go. There's your spread. Wow, this is really beautiful. This was awesome, Gemini. Awesome. So it looks like you're heading on to victory with what makes you happy, right? Your partner. As you got that Queen, again, the Queen and King of Wands, not once, but twice. And not only that, there, Gemini, you got the Magician came up twice too as well. Okay, so make sure that all the things that you put out there is very positive, right? Positive energy, positive vibes. And, you know, stay in that, because you're going to, and, you know, get out there and celebrate with your friends, right? Get out there celebrating with your friends, having good times. So that, because that King and those Queens, that's fast moving, all right? So you get out there, and whatever this is coming in right here, whether it be long term or, you know, but it's a partnership. I mean, it is a matching partnership. So, alrighty, Gemini, that's really cool. Okay, so we're going to get you a Divine Doggy Wisdom card before I close out the reading. Hope it was insightful. And if so, please tap that like button. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys too as well. I do enjoy hearing other people. Alrighty, what do we got? What do we got? These cards stick together, so they're kind of harder to shuffle. So I might have to pick one. Alright. I got actually two stuck to each other. Alrighty. Action. Seize the day. Absolutely, you got tons of wands in this, right? Tons of wands. It looks like you're going to seize the day there, Gemini. And playfulness, just for fun. Didn't I tell you that, right? Playfulness. Right, more confirmation. Yes, get out there. Enjoy life. It's funny because I was just talking to myself about that recently too as well. So I guess I do have a Gemini moon. Alright, Gemini, I love you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time. Aloha.